Alright, it's time to farm some rubles, and what better way than farm stashes. In this I will show you every single stash location on customs, but also a run you can do that not only collects every single stash, but also includes bags, crates and so on in between. So if you survive, then with a little fortune in your backpack. The run will start between roadblock and trailer park. So it's not gonna include trailer park, dorms and the industry area. They're so big. This could be a video on its own, every single one of them. The run is also shown as a mini-map in the left bottom corner. It's kind of an experiment, so let me know if it works in the comment section below. So again, we start this run on the little land bridge between roadblock and trailer park. It's very hard to miss, it's the only place where there's really water on this map. Then, to find the first hidden stash, run towards the pipe, run beneath it, and behind the concrete wall on the ground is the first stash. Then run to the next pipe and there's basically the same, run beneath it, and in the bush is the next stash. It's a bit more hidden than the last one, so just really check the bush. Then head towards the street above you and there's a bus station, and inside that bus station is a little bag. Just be careful, there are usually a lot of scavs around here. A bit further down the road is this tank, I guess. And on the left side there's a crate. Then head northeast along the walls and inside the bush you'll find a dead body. Again, be careful, there could be a sniper on top of the building in front of you. On the next corner on the left side is yet another bag. So as you can see, loot is pretty packed here, so expect PMCs to be around. Now you have to run for a bit. You need to go through the area with the construction site, to those gas stations on the other side, and we're particularly looking for the one that is right next to the wall. Try to stay near cover in this area, because otherwise you're very open and can be spotted from pretty much everywhere. There you have to jump across barbed wire. If you time it correctly, you won't even take damage. After that, you have to cross the street, and since you don't want your raid to end right there, be very careful in doing so. There are usually people in dorms or heading there, so be careful when you get near the blue container in which you find another stash. Then out the container and then just follow the green wall that is there. Turn the L, then take a right and head towards the street. There you will see a lot of tires on the ground, and on the right side there is one tire with a hidden stash inside. Then just go back a bit the way you came, and there you should see a tree, a bush and some branches on the ground. Right in front of it is another hidden stash. Then head towards the railway, but again, this is a very open area, so be careful when picking that one or just skip it entirely. It's located next to the pillar at the wall. Cross the railway along the gas station, you can jump across the fence here, and right there is yet another stash. Now the way kinda splits. You can either go the upper one or through the gas station and then follow the wall. You could of course also go through gas station, pick the first one and then go back. Gas station just poses a very high risk of dying to scavs or other players. So if you wanna play it safe, just, do the upper one. For that, head north over the railway again, towards an electric mast at the corner of the map. There, the stash is located behind the fence where this small tree is. Then head to the next electric mast across the railway, where you can see some blue metal shields. The stash is located at the left metal shield where you have a little bush and a tree. Around this area you have some additional loot boxes. You have a weapon box between those two rock formations. Then you have right under the electric mast you have another weapon gear box, and inside the little shack right behind it you have a medical case. The next stash is located right next to the exit passage between rocks. Therefore, just locate the one rock in front of the rest and then look for a rock that looks exactly like this. Then on the right side you have a bush again, and inside that bush you have another hidden stash. The next stash is inside the forest, and that sounds a bit complicated or hard to find, but it's pretty easy because the stash isn't really hidden. Just check that you are sideways to the electric mast and then look for a tree that doesn't have a lot of branches on the lower half. Then check the ground and you will see the stash, it's pretty obvious. And our next stash is at an exit again. It's the right upper corner exit, and there you find the stash on the right side behind the blue container. Then head straight south, keep yourself on the left side of the road. Also watch out because there usually scavs around the checkpoint on your right, and then we arrive at scav checkpoint, and that's where you're gonna meet if we use the other path. So let's check that one out. So back at gas station again. This time we go through the gas station itself. So jump over the wall again. And in this area it's very dangerous. There are usually a lot of scavs. Even the boss can spawn here, and usually there are also a lot of PMCs. The first loot location is inside the ambulance. Then head a bit south again, and the next one is a weapon crate right next to the white van. Then head inside the gas station, and there you can find some cash registers. I have to Google that. There are usually some rubles inside, not that much, but I mean, every bit counts, right? Then in the back of gas station you can open the door. There is a bag inside, usually something on the desk and another weapon crate or gear, whatever. Then there are two doors that you can unlock with the right keys. I'll link everything in the description below. Then more south, another weapon crate again, and our next stash, yeah, we are looking for stashes here, is inside this bush here along the pipe. Then head to the scav checkpoint, and this path is very dangerous. I mean very dangerous. You're very open, everybody can see you, scavs from gas station and from the checkpoint included. So you could head back and then use the other path if you wish so, but it's way faster, so I think it's for you to decide. Just be aware that you are very open and an easy target, so be prepared to react. At the checkpoint again, there are usually a lot of scavs here, and the sniper is, there's even a symbol for that. And to pass it, you can go through this little hole here. Yes, it will make a sound because of the barbed wire, but it's way faster than go on the outside. Our next stash is inside the bush again, right next to those two trees and the one on the wall. Then head to scav checkpoint, and that's where you meet from the other path, so we're at the same point now. There's a bag and some loose loot around. Yeah, just keep an eye out for things, you know, lying around on the boxes on top. Also in this container there's a toolbox and some more loose loot on top of those boxes. Then for our next stash, head south again through this opening in the wall to this metal gate, and on the left side of this gate, behind the tree again, is another stash. Now we're almost done. Our next stash is again a bit south. Just walk along those gas containers, and there you should see some pipes. And on the left side of those pipes, yes, sorry, it's wrong in the graphics. There you can see the stash on the ground. It's almost under the pipe. Our last stash is in the right bottom corner of the map, or southeast if you prefer, and it's right next to those tires inside the bush again. Yeah, bushes tend to be a place to hide stashes, and that's basically where the run ends. You have the bunker exit right next to you, and again, if you spawn in this area instead of trailer parks, just do the run backward. Alright, and that's it to the stashes. There is one more in between the factory zone or industry area, what you want to call it. It's marked on the map. It's inside the hole in the ground, right next to the rubble. It's very hard to miss. So I hope this was helpful. It's especially helpful at the beginning, I think, to farm some rubles and also to farm experience pretty fast at the beginning. So you can reach level 10 as fast as possible, so you can use the flea market. If you're interested, there's another video where I show you more on this topic. Otherwise, if you like this type of video, consider subscribing. There are a lot more on the channel, and of course more to come. And tell me how it went in the comment section below, or if you have your own run. See you in the next video. Bye bye.